Voters in Florida will vote on primary day tomorrow. Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings is expected to win the primary to take on Republican Senator Marco Rubio in November. She leads Marco Rubio now by 4 points in the latest poll. Maxwell Alejandro Frost is running for Val Demings' open House seat. The 25-year-old gun safety activist could become the first member of Congress from what he calls the mass shooting generation. He became an activist after the massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut in 2012 and served as the national organizing director for March for Our Lives. March for Our Lives co-founder David Hogg tweeted today that an election win by Mr. Frost, quote, would be a major moment for our generation and the movement for gun safety. Joining us now is Maxwell Alejandro Frost, former organizing director of March for Our Lives, and he is running for U.S. Congress in Florida's 10th congressional district. Voting in the primaries tomorrow. What is your number one issue going into the voting tomorrow?
You know, for me, it has to be ending gun violence. I mean, for folks who don't know, the leading cause of death for children recently went from automobiles to gun violence. And so our children are literally on the front lines of this. This is something my community is facing on a daily basis that's been going up every day, and we have to do something about it. We have to ensure that people have the right to live and live free of violence.
You're running for a seat occupied by Congresswoman Val Demings. She went into that office with decades of experience in law enforcement. What's your argument to voters about why someone so young should go into that seat?
I always say it's because of my experience. It's not just my lived experience as a member of Generation Z and as someone who has been through more school shooting drills and fire drills, but as someone who has been doing this work for a decade. I started this work when I was 15 years old, and it just shows something that right now we live in a country where people at 15 and even younger are being forced to get involved, not because we want to, but it's out of survival.